The ANC Deputy President, David Mabuza, will this morning take the party's campaign to Phutha-dithjaba. This is in the Free State province. Now, the township is part of the former homeland of QwaQwa, and it forms part of the Thabo Mufutsanyana district municipality. The constant water, electricity cuts, as well as aging and damaged water and electricity infrastructure have seen violent service delivery protests erupting in recent months. Youth development, or should I say unemployment, gender-based violence and a high rate of teenage pregnancies are just some of the issues that the residents there are grappling with. Newzroom Afrika's senior reporter Mohlaoli is following the Deputy President of the ANC. He joins us live now. Tumaole, a very good morning to you. So the Deputy Leader of the ANC, he's just arrived there. Just bring us up to speed about what it is that he is likely to be confronted with when he hits the streets of Phutha-dithjaba.
A very good morning to you, Goldie, and a very good morning to the viewers as well. What he's likely to be confronted with are questions about when the crisis, the multiple crises that are facing this municipality and this area are going to be resolved. You would remember, Goldie, that Deputy President David Mabuza did come here several months back, and at the time he engaged with stakeholders, including opposition parties, and the leaders of the so-called shutdown movement, which has also found its way here to Mabuza municipality in QwaQwa, and he said that government is working to prioritize reconnection of services, including water, including refuse collection, and of course electricity. Now, since then, there seems to have been a marked improvement in terms of the electricity cuts, although residents still complain that the consistency of those cuts is still problematic, especially for emerging businesses, as well as, of course, other industries like the shopping malls and other employers, large employers here in Mabuza. This also goes to affect police services and other critical services like emergency services and the hospitals. So this has been a problem that has been really long running, and the Deputy President has made assurances that he will try to ensure that the municipality, which is under administration, does get the support that it needs and does effectively bail out when it comes to the large bill. Eskom has already said that it intends to collect on the billions that is owed in terms of unpaid fees by residents. So this is the situation as it stands right now. The Deputy President will be getting a situation report. I am told by officials and by residents here that the situation has improved vastly since he last came, but there's still a lot to be done.
Tumaole, just as I let you go, do you think that the Deputy President has gotten word about Mohlaoli? This is the MEC of Agriculture in Mpumalanga, who has been arrested, spent the night in jail, or should I say police cells. This is for the alleged double murder of ANC members and attempted murder charge. This is someone, and the reason viewers might be suddenly, I think, struck by why I'm asking you this, Tumaole, is that David Mabuza, for the longest time, was the premier of the Mpumalanga province, doubling up as the chairperson of the ANC. Mohlaoli is someone who I actually think back in 2006 may have worked in Mabuza's office as he was premier there. So this surely should have come as a shock to him. Do you think that he may have gotten word of this? If not, it's probably one of the questions you surely will have to put to him.
certainly stole my thunder there, Koli. That is one of the questions that I will definitely put through to the Deputy President of the ANC and Deputy President of the country. When we do get an opportunity, I am told just after the engagements and before the walkabout in the economic zone here in Phutha-dithjaba. This is the one question that I definitely will put through to him to get exactly what his response is and what the party line would be in terms of how to handle this particular process. We know that President Cyril Ramaphosa out in Kimberley yesterday was very firm to say that, of course, as far as the party goes, it will then, let the law take its course. And indeed, if there is a conviction and a finding of guilt, then, of course, the party would then issue a statement, and it frowns strongly against any criminal activity by its members, and members face a sanction of even being expelled if they are convicted. However, the point is that, of course, while these particular charges stand, there's still the issue of whether people stand aside, which is one thing that President Cyril Ramaphosa has been strong about, but the party will continue to lean towards the law. So I'll put that to the Deputy President. I'm sure it will still be one of those points that he will reiterate, because we have seen that there's been something of a centralization in terms of messaging out on the campaign trail. And one of the key messages by the party is that when it goes to the people, it says that where we have erred, we understand, and forgive us, we will do better. So we will wait to see exactly what Deputy President David Mabuza has to say about this and other matters.
Absolutely. That's our senior reporter at Tumaole, Mohlaoli. Mandla Msibi, someone who, it's understood, may have worked very closely with David Mabuza, as I put in the question there to Tumaole. This is someone who may have worked with Mabuza, in fact, in Mabuza's office. He was Premier at the time, and the MEC now was working in the office of David Mabuza when he was Premier in Mpumalanga.